This gives me a little more light. See, this is how I'm doing it. So every black one gets a red one. Positives all this side. It's hard to explain. Just because this is your main positive, and this one is a negative and a positive depending on which way you're going. From here to here, this is positive, that's a negative, but from here to here, this is the positive, that's the negative. So as long as you do it like this, you're good. And keep the positive to the left all the time, because then from here to here is your actual connection. Here to here, here to here, here to here. It's a little confusing maybe, but it's the only way it can be. So I tried to explain it to someone else and they didn't get it. But whatever. I need that light in there. I'm blocked from here from light, so it's a big shadow where I'm working, especially the deeper I go that way. It's alright though. Thanks. So, good way to remember, good thing to remember when you're connecting these up is once you get the first red wire attached, every black wire down the line gets a red wire. So you're always gonna, as soon as you attach the red, you're always gonna have a black. So if you get lost somewhere in the line, just remember every black wire, like that, every black wire will get a red wire stuck to it. And then at the end, you'll be left with a black. Just an easier way to think about it when you're doing this. Looks crazy because you're trying to hold 3 lugs in at the one time without touching anywhere else. Trying your best. You're not going to get a huge zap from 3 volts, if any. So once you get to these connections, they're very straightforward. So anyways, thanks guys. This is also another thing I want to mention too. So this terminal, this terminal, this terminal, and this terminal are all the exact same. So all I'm going to do is have these long one wires on each thing, on each rack here, and then just from this connection to that connection, and this connection will get extended through a communication cable. But other than that, this wire isn't going to be attached to this wire. I'll just be attaching through here, and they'll be reading through that. So when it comes apart, if it ever comes apart, you just disconnect the network cable or communication cable and your series connections, and everything stays on. All the long ones stay on, and you disconnect from here to the watch one. So once there's all connected, there'll be a big loop of wires running everywhere, and I'll have to figure out the network extensions or the communications extensions. That's all. Thanks. I'm gonna start on these guys here. So guess I'm gonna remove that one first, this whole line, all the way down, and I'm gonna put a fresh one on, and then I'll just save it at the end. It's only gonna be 3, like 3 of these where they go, because I need, okay, maybe 4, I need 2 for 1, 2, 4, 6. We'll figure it out when we get there. Either way, I gotta do some rows, so BMS is now turned off. This guy is off, I believe. Yeah, off. So Everything is off on this pack now. And the main positive and the main negative are already complete, so it's just that. I'm gonna keep the BMS hooked up because I want to drain this down. I don't want to put them all. I don't want the Batrium balancing this for 10 kilowatt hours. So, anyways, thanks guys. So I made this cool pack here to test if I could get a kilowatt hour out of what I'm selling for $50 a piece. So $100 for a kilowatt hour. And I wanted to see what you could actually get for that $100 a kilowatt hour. But I sold them all before I got to do the video. These two are actually the oldest packs I have. They're basic old M1As, most likely from 2009. Made the bus bars, everything. I had to erase the videos quite a while ago though. So that's why I didn't put the video out, because I didn't get finished the testing and I had so much memory stored up in videos that I can really only do one video at a time. So anyways, it's all coming apart. Sorry guys. So right in the middle of trying to do my caliper here, I was out there, but now I'm in here. I got this massive storm coming from the south. It's gonna most likely knock out all the power. I think I'm gonna close this guy. Man, I was looking at these trees blowing at me and the sticks were coming at me. Thank God there's no leaves on there yet. So I'm gonna take my house right out. Pretty heavy wind coming from the field. The panels are. See how this storm goes. Thanks.